What's up, guys? Live here at Pro Play Games. Coming back from YCS Pittsburgh with player Stephen Roche. What'd you do this weekend? What'd you play?
I scrubbed out of the main event and then decided to play the 3v3 with Ezekiel, Carranza, and Melvin Torres.
Nice.
And we got first place.
Nice. Ooh, nice.
Our nice uncut sheets.
Nice. Congrats, man. Let's check it out.
Alright, so I played Zoo like everyone else in the room. 3 Terratop, Garnet. Best friend all weekend, drew him a lot, like we always do. I decided to play Predaplant, so I played 3 Scorpio and then 1 Cobra.
How were those for you today?
This was the nuts. So what this card does is when you normal summon it, or it's special, but I don't play Lone Fire, so it's only when you normal summon it, you discard a monster and you special this guy, right? And then this guy, when he special summon, you add a fusion card, or a card with polymerization in its name. So we can search instant fusion. So this and a monster is draw 5 combo, which is really nice. So these are really good. Fun fact, I drew these together in my opening hand a lot. So bad. So those. Then for Zoos, 2 Rat, obviously it's a staple. 3 Whiptail, staple. 1 Thoroughblade and 1 Ram. I just wanted the utility names for each of these. The looting effect comes up a lot with this, trying to draw hand traps or trying to draw actual traps. This one is just to make your Trident really big in defense, so that way they can't run it over, so you have to out it a different way. And then the hand trap portion. 3 of one of the most absurd hand traps I've ever heard of in my life. 3 Ghost Dash. This put in so much work this weekend. This card overperformed in my opinion. This is one of the best cards in my deck. I'm really glad I was able to have 3. 2 Ghost Ogre. I talked to Kamal a lot about why not 3, and like he said that this is only once per turn. So is this, but like this hits more cards than this does. So like this is just a little bit better. But we wanted to like bring it down as close to 40 as possible. So we had to cut some hand traps. But Ghost Ogre was really good, hitting field spells, hitting Tiger Mortars. This is just really good too. I like this hand trap. And then a lot of spice going into weekend. We played 2 Droll and Lockbird. This card is insane, especially when they go Terratop and they add Takenborg. You drop Droll and Lockbird. They cannot do the fusion substitute combo. So all they make is a Dryden, which is like, it's fine because most of your hands can play through 2 things. So if you don't have to worry about the Dryden, that's fine. So like this also messes them up when you can hit them on Broad Bowl when they add Lunalight. As soon as they add Lunalight, you just drop Droll and Lockbird, and they can't add fusion subs. So they're stuck. They're literally just stuck with Dryden or whatever is left in their hand. So this was very good. Yeah, I don't have any complaints about Droll and Lockbird. And then Conqueror Max. This card should be banned. This card is absurd. And then Lunalight for the combo. Spells. 3 Barrage. This card's dumb. Search everything in our deck. 2 instant fusion. This was good because there's another combo in this deck. There's Rat instant fusion is also +5. So even if you don't open the Predaplants and you open Rat and this, it's still +5. And this is just a good recovery play to make an Emerald or make a. I played a Abyss Dweller in case I played against dinosaurs, which I played against 2 in Swiss in the main event, and I 2-0'd both of them without having to use this card. So it was kind of irrelevant, but it was there if I needed it. 2 Cosmic Cyclone, not 3. I did not play a single True Draco, pure True Draco in the entire event. I played mostly Zoo and 2 dinosaurs. That was literally it, and 1 zombie deck. This was really good at sniping Cyclones, sniping barrages. So this was good. 2 Chalice. This is really good versus dinosaurs and versus Zoo. This allows you to play through Dryden going second. It's a trap going first. It's just everything you want in a card, and it's very versatile. And then double fusion substitute for the combo. I think 2 is the right number. 3 is too greedy, but 1 I feel like is not enough. I feel like you need to have 2 in your deck to be able to gain advantage and keep grinding with your opponent. And then I only played 3 traps, which are the best traps I believe in the main deck that you can have is Solemn Strike. This is very crucial in the mirror, negating hand traps, negating summons. It's good versus Masterpiece if you go second and you don't have an out to it right away. if they made it unaffected by sponsored spells, you can strike the effect when they're trying to clear your board next turn. So strike was very good.
Did you think about warning or trying to play warning, or did you have it side deck?
We talked about it, but we wanted it. It would have been the 42nd card. We played 41 cards. We literally could not figure out a card to cut to put warning in. But maybe able to play warning going forward. But I didn't play any True Dracos, so I don't know.
Strike it.
Extra deck, 2 Dryden, 2 Broadbull, 2 Tiger Mortar, 1 Chuck Canine, 1 of the Borbo, and 1 Hammer Kong. The only thing I really kind of missed was the second Chuck Canine. I liked 2 of this, but it only came up like once or twice where I needed 2. So maybe, and more situations came up that I wanted to use this over the Tiger Mortar. So maybe have like this be the second Chuck Canine, or I'm not entirely too sure how I felt. It was only a couple instances, but I liked how I had it for the weekend. So those are all the zoos. 2 Emerald. This is essential for looping your cards and gaining advantage for the substitution substitute. Invoker Totem Bird were the only rank 3s I played. There's a sick combo if you open Terratop, a monster, and the Predaplant. You can end on this Dryden Emerald, and 5 draws. So you just basically have another card as defense, which is always nice. So these were really good. This is the most summoned card in my extra deck all weekend. Dweller, I never summoned this card, ever. The Dinosaur deck is very weak in my opinion. It loses very hard to hand traps, so this was very unnecessary. I was just afraid. I thought a lot of people were gonna play that deck because it's kind of a budget option. But yeah, this literally could have been anything. This could have been like the second Chuck Canine. This could have been a 3rd Emerald, 3rd Dryden, 3rd Broadbull. It could have literally been anything. Tornado Dragon, and then Norden for sub combo. Side deck, 3 Flying Sea, 3 Retaliating Sea. This card is an absolute blowout if you see it and your opponent's doing fusion substitute combo. This literally, it shits on them. It's so like absurd. This is really good. The only bad thing is when you drop it and they have Diagram or they have Barrage, then oops. But yeah, these were very good. I wanted to play as many hand traps as possible because they're very hard to read sometimes and they're just blowouts. 2 Kaiju. I only played against 1 deck with any Dracos, and that was Patrick Hoban, round 2 of the YCS. And this put in a lot of work. I was just able to out masterpiece and clear his board and just continue to win. So these were good. I maybe want the 3rd one. I think a lot of more people are going to be playing True Dracos now, especially because they won the YCS. So Dark Hole Regeki. These are like essential in the mirror to just clear the board because it basically is like it restarts the game completely. You just blow them out, and then you make your board, and then your opponent has to crack your board.
Did you wish you had the second Dark Hole?
I think I had a lot of cards going second. Like, it was hard to side out a lot, going second in the mirror. So, like, these would go in, and, like, hand traps. Like, the Kaijus never went in. I never thought Kaijus were really good in the Zoo mirror. Yeah, I think the second Dark, or maybe the second Dark Hole would have came out, but these were fine. 3-dimensional barrier. This card says end your turn for Zoo. This was very good this weekend. I played a lot of Zoo mirrors. And then Pure Order and Macro. This is one difference I had in Kamal's list and in the extra deck. I played the exact same list as he did. He had Skullmeisters in this spot, and then instead of the Dweller, he had a second Invoker. I never thought the second Invoker would come up, so I also didn't have one. So I also didn't have Skullmeister because it's an expensive card. This is a blowout in the mirror going first in any like grass deck or any spell reliant deck, and then this destroys dinosaurs. It destroys everything. Honestly, like this is a very powerful card. If you flip this, your opponent can't activate hand traps, which is like crucial in the mirror. So I didn't learn that until like day 2. Melvin told me that. I was like, wow, that's really cool. So yeah, that's about it.
Alright, cool. So, any shout outs you want to give or any relevant tournament experience?
I started off really well, and then I lost to I opened 5 monsters and 1 hand trap in a mirror game 3, like round 4. I beat Patrick Hope in round 2, and I lost to Dale Bolito, who topped like round 6 or 7. And I lost to Paul Cooper, who's playing 3 Fusion Substitute and Soul Charge in his Zoodiac, which I found was really weird, but it worked for him. So, shout out to Kamal Crooks, shout out to Ultra Pro Play Games, shout out to Ezekiel and Melvin for being my teammates for the weekend. Shout out to anybody who lent me cards. I'm very tired, so if I'm forgetting your name, I apologize sincerely. But yeah, that's it.
Congrats again, man. Hope to see you at the next big event. Peace.